Hello guys, welcome in summary of my sprint series. There were actually 2 seasons of it, so I'm gonna talk about both of them. I changed appearance a little bit. I am trying my camera green screen, so there is nothing behind me, that's just my camera. And I decided to do this so you can see more in my beautiful PowerPoint presentation. I recorded this episode earlier, but I do it mainly in Excel, and when I was watching it again, I thought that it's not good enough, so I do it one more time. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I know I do it after like month after the sprint series has ended, but I want to do this, so I'm doing it. Okay, so if you watch both of my series, that's not gonna be like super surprising for you, but it's gonna be like nice summary, and I'm gonna talk about my ideas, about what I think, what I can do better for the future. So let's go. And the main question, who was faster? So our scout on EU15 or our paladin on EU17? As you probably know, the sprint series is about reaching the highest possible level in 31 days with budget of 100 euros. So let's go. Let's see how these two races goes. Okay, so the first thing I want to compare its level, and the green line is my scout from EU15, the orange one is my paladin from EU17. And as you can see, there were days when the paladin was ahead, there were days when scout was ahead, but at the end, you can see it on this table, that scout win about one level. So the scout reached 250 level and paladin end on 249. And there I spent all of my mushrooms on EU17, so there was not chance to beat this. But okay, let's go. What was the reason that I cannot reach 250 level? One of them were some of stats. As you can see, my scout at the end was way ahead, like 1000 stats more than my paladin. That's because I was pretty unlucky with gems, and I mine mainly HP gems and not for my main stats, so the strength for paladin. And because of that, I couldn't change my gems. I don't want to put more HP gems. Here you can see where it's like big difference started. Here about day 18 on scout, I have almost 7000 of mine stat, and on paladin it was 6000. And the difference was even bigger at the end. Scout ended with 2000 dexterity more than paladin strength, so that's a big difference. Of course, we have more HP on paladin, but overall this ratio, I think it's worse than this one, and overall we've got way less stats, so that's also one of the reasons why it goes like that. And okay, let's see on our mushrooms. Here we can see that paladin spent a lot more of mushrooms, like almost 500. That's because on EU17 I bought one of the packages on the New Year sale or the Christmas sale, I don't remember right now, but I had like 100, 200 mushrooms more, and on EU17 I spent all of my mushrooms. On EU15 I saved a little bit of them to be able to play full first until the next mushroom event, so I bought more of them. And this, it's even almost 600 mushrooms. Yes, so even with 600 mushrooms, Paladin wasn't able to make the same result as Scout. And now, what could I do better? There is several things that I could do better. On the first day, on my EU15, I end with 27 level, with sum of stats over 700, total mushroom spend was 164, and scrapbook 17%. So that was like my basic outcome. So let's see how it goes on EU17. After day first, I was also at 27 level. I have a little bit more of sum of stats, but total mushroom spent was almost over, two times bigger. I defeat one less dungeon, but my scrapbook was 5% ahead. That's because I skipped more fortress on EU17, and also I used like 100 mushrooms to upgrade my scrapbook. That I think wasn't the perfect solution, and now I want to show you one of the comments that I've got after the server start from Mr. Losso250. Greetings if you watch it. I barely reached 25 level, bought fortress pack that pushed me to 26. I spent 75 mushrooms today, haha. So when I read it, I was like, haha, I did something wrong. And then I realized that that was not necessary to push to level 26, because I do it from both of my characters, and 27 level was from the fortress pack. 25 level is enough, and I shouldn't push that hard on dungeons. I don't need to change that much equipment. Sorry. And I think I don't need to spend that much mushroom on fortress on day one, but we will come back to this topic. So I want to try on EU18 and EU19 how much mushrooms I need to spend to reach this 25 level on day first. So from this server there are not gonna be like episodes. I'm waiting for EU20, but I want to use this server starts to make my first days on server even better. So you may expect some video from it, but it's still like week until EU18, I think so. So it's still a little bit of time. Okay, so that's the first day that I need to polish. And the second thing is my fortress plan. So I want to a little bit optimize the way I spend mushrooms on fortress, and also I want to gain Heart of Underworld a little bit faster. So I need to build the gem mine to level 10 a little bit faster. So I prepare some plan for it. So on first day I plan to build the fortress from level 1 to 4 with mushrooms, the same with labor quarters. I'm gonna upgrade wood quarters, quarry and academy to level first. If I wait 2 minutes, it's gonna cost only 1 mushrooms. And I also want to upgrade barracks and treasury to level 4. And that's gonna cost me, if I wait 2 minutes of course, 93 mushrooms. And I think about 8 PM or 20, it depends where are you from, I'm gonna start upgrading fortress to level 5, and that should end about midnight. So the next days at the midnight until the 4 AM I should be upgrading labor quarters to level 5. Here I also have the amount of wood and stone I need to upgrade the building, and if it's a fortress, also how much I need them to Hall of Knights. So after day second, so it's Saturday, I need to wake up at 4 a.m. and I don't really like it, but at least it's Saturday, so I'm gonna put the fortress level 6 to build and I'm going back to sleep. And that's gonna take 6 hours. After the 6 hours, I am gonna start labor quarters to level 7, and so on, as you can see. At 6th day, I should start upgrading fortress to level 10. It takes 2 days. So after these 2 days, at 8th day, at 8 a.m., I should have a level 10 fortress. And then I'm gonna start building gem mine. So if everything goes right, on the 12th day at 6 a.m. I should be able to start mining. Is it gonna work like that? I don't know, but I hope so. That should be a really nice upgrade from the previous seasons, because on Scout on EU15 I upgrade gem mines to level 10 like 14 or 15 day, and on EU17 that was even worse, because that was like day 18. No, I'm not sure, I don't remember right now. But here you can see at 12th day we theoretically can have the Heart of the Darkness. So if I could do it like that, that would be amazing. I have plans, so only thing I need to do is to make it happen. Okay, Arena Manager. This is also an interesting topic, because on EU17 I maybe not discovered this strategy, but now I know about it. Before that I didn't know. If you leave the Arena Manager for the midnight like this, so you have only unlocked seats, only seat is working, you will have upgrades, for example, like that. What is important, if you don't have unlocked, for example, popcorn, parking, trap, drinks, they are not gonna be here to choose. So that's actually pretty big thing, because if you have only seats unlocked, you can get like 5 boosts. So money boost for seat, speed boost for seat, and skip time 24 hours, 1 days and 7 days. And we can manipulate it a little bit, as you can see. If we don't buy any upgrade for the seat, we have 60% chance for 7 days skip, because we have 3 spots, we have 5 possibilities, so 3 from 5, it's 60%. If we decide to spend 25 mushrooms, for example, for money boost for seats, so we only have we have only possibility to get a speed boost for seat and skip time 1 day, 3 days, 7 days. So we've got 4 possibilities, so it's 75% chance. But if we decide to spend 75 mushrooms, we have 100% chance for 7 days skip, because the only possibility is 1 day, 3 days and 7 days. And I think this is a much better use for the mushrooms that, for example, spending them on scrapbook, because that's gonna be with us with long time. I'm not sure what strategy I should get, because 60% it's not that bad, 75 is also okay, but the most important thing, we need to have upgrades for our toilets. So if we don't use any mushroom, the first upgrade gonna cost 25 mushrooms, the second 50 mushrooms, so we have upgraded toilets for 75 mushrooms. If we use here 25 mushrooms here, for example 50 mushrooms here, so the next two upgrades are 75 mushrooms and 100 mushrooms. So for both upgrades from toilets, it's gonna be 175 mushrooms instead 75 mushrooms. So that's a decision I need to take, but I think this is pretty good to know that something like that exists. So I'm definitely gonna use it on EU20. Only downside is you have to have only seeds. They are not necessarily has to be on level first. You can have it on, I don't know, 100, 200 level, but this has to be only building that is working. But at midnight I usually sleeping, so I will need to think how to do it, to rebuild Arena Manager at least a little bit and also use my sleep. Okay, so that's it for Arena Manager, but the Arena Manager topic is also connected with the tower, because here is when I unlocked Arena Manager and when I defeat first tower on EU15 and EU17. So here are the numbers, but the main thing is that also on EU15 and EU17 there lasts 9 days to beat the first tower after we unlocked Arena Manager. So we've spent 0 mushrooms, so with this strategy I'm gonna have like 5.4 skips in 7-day skips in 9 days. So I should get like 5-7-day skips. If I use 25 mushrooms, I'm gonna get like 6, maybe 7. And with 75 mushrooms, it's 9. But is it really 9? I need to use 2 days for getting these 2 upgrades. So I didn't think about it earlier, so that should be 7. So I think, and here I also didn't look at it, but I have 75% time 9s. I'm gonna check it right now. 0.75 times 8, it's equal 6. So here I have 5 7-day skips, here 6, there 7. So it's not looks like it's worth it for me, unless I want to skip more than until the here until 1 million, because when I start doing tower, I want to have possibility to get 2% HP bonus on items. Here I have highlighted 1 billion, but that was my mistake. I do it for 2% XP bonus, but what I need is 2% HP bonus, so it's only 1 million. So I am not sure if I should skip the Arena Manager until this 1 million to get HP bonus 2% or even more. This is something I need to figure out, but it's not for today. For today, important is that I need to have possibility to get 2% HP bonus from runes before I'm starting to do a tower. That's because I want this 2% to be on my items from this tower. I want this 2% times 8 items, it's 15%, so it's maximum on all of my companions, because that's gonna make a huge difference. So this is the main thing about this tower. Okay, gems and events. As I mentioned earlier, I need to get the gems, the big gems for my main stats. On EU17 that not happened. So that was one of the reasons I had these little problems. And also events. I need to use the events a little bit more, because there were days, for example, where it was like Forge Frenzy Festival and I didn't do a rush in towers during it, but I do it earlier or after. So I instead disassemble 15 items, I was able to get resource only from 5 of them. So that's something I need to plan a little bit more. But this is also connected with this, that 4 characters for me it's a little bit too much. On EU17 I have my main mage, like 660 level, my free-to-play account, my scout on EU15 and my paladin on EU17. And I'm sure that I'm gonna stop playing on paladin on EU17, so there will be no more episodes from this character. But there is still 3 characters, so I think I'm gonna say goodbye to my free-to-play account. And after EU20 starts, there is gonna be like my main mage character, my scout on EU15 and new character on EU20. So that's a plan. And with 3 characters, I think I will be able to spend more time on these characters and I will not make like silly mistakes or misplays that I thought I do something but I did it on the other character, because that's also happened on EU17. Okay, and the one of the last thing I want to do is almost 22 minutes. I wonder who's gonna watch it that long. But okay, so at the end of my challenge on Paladin, here is the screen of the dungeons that I have more than 1% to defeat. So as you can see, I've got 1% for Orc on Varg, and that was like 11 million experience. The rest is Tower, so Tower is not relevant in terms of experience. Here I disappear for the moment. If I was a warrior with the same stats, of course, instead dexterity I will have strength, the weapon also from warrior, that will be my chances. So I would have only tower unlocked, so the warrior maybe really needs some buff, but this is not topic for this episode because it's already too long. But yeah, warrior it's like one of the worst classes, so that's how it looks. Let's see on mage. On mage we should have like 70 million experience to get. We got over 5% for Dragon's Horde, and I think, and here already almost 2% from Toxic Tree. So these 2 dungeons would give us 76 millions. And here is with Scout, we should have like 180 millions of experience. Hemorrhoidor, Orc on Vork, Esteros, Drogo the Threatening 2%. So as you can see, the class also make difference because Scout has much more experience to gain, has possibility to gain much more experience. Okay, so that's it. And what now? I think I should do another video, but if you watch until the end, you deserve it. So I'm not gonna play Paladin on EU17. We should have the Elevator soon, so there will be episodes from Elevator. I also want to do some guides for Shakes and Fidget, because in English there is not much content. There are like officials from Shakes and Fidget, but they are like totally basics, and I want to do it a little bit more advanced. And we are in EU20 waiting room. So I want to keep like one episode from Shakes every week. I hope I will be able to do it. And after the EU20 starts, there gonna be the next season of Sprint. So we have like 3 or 4 months. And there will be a second game on this channel. Like, I should put this material in Sunday. So if I do it, that means tomorrow you may expect first episode from the Elvenar game. I have like 8 episodes recorded right now. So there will be 2 episodes from Elvenar and 1 episode from Shakes and Fidget, until we get like bigger update in Shakes and Fidget, like some beta tests. I don't know, maybe new class, maybe the warrior rework, but I think they gonna do something that we are not gonna be bored even without playing on a new server. So I think that's it. Almost half of hour of my talking. So if you have any questions, any comments, any ideas what also I could do better on the next sprint series, please let me know in the comment. And if you want more of my episodes, you can subscribe my channel. And that's all. So thank you very much for watching, and let's see you in the next episode. Bye bye.